Hi guys, I'm Akriti. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing well and are keeping safe. So I am back today and I have a really interesting content for you today, which is I think very important for all those ladies and gentlemen out there who are looking for a nice beauty blender, which is the soul of makeup, without I think without which makeup nowadays is really very difficult. So today I'm going to be talking about one of the best beauty blender finds for me, and that has been not a quite recent discovery, but then I was using it for some time, and after experiments I really wanted to show you guys the real truth, and that is why I am here today. And so today we are going to be talking about the Praush Beauty microfiber blenders. So this is the blender that I have been using during my makeups these days, and here it was known as Plume Beauty, but recently it has changed its name to Praush, and it's an Indian beauty brand, and it has been creating spectacular things, which are very much up to the international standards. It's just so beautiful. So this is the blender that I am talking about, and I just used it, so it is how it is. And this is the blender. So we are going to talk about this blender, and I have not done any makeup on my face because I wanted to show you how beautifully the makeup sits by using this blender today. And this blender is very porous. It absorbs very less amount of makeup on the blender, and it blends the products so beautifully, so seamlessly. So I will show you how it is done, and therefore let's get into the video really quickly. So I have dampened my sponge. I just put my beauty blender under the running water, and I squeezed the extra water that was in the sponge, and right now it is very fluffy, very smooth, and it has become so big in size. To do a little bit of makeup, and for that I'll be using the Maybelline concealer first, and then I will show you how well it blends onto the skin. So let's begin. So right now I have a mark here, a few mark here. Okay, so it's very important to have a blender which blends whoa which blends your product very easily, because if the product is going to be absorbed so much by the blender, then I think it's such a waste to buy the blender as well as the product, because ultimately the product will not stay in your face, but rather it will go onto the beauty blender. So it's very important to choose your blender really rightly. And blenders are very important because they give you a very smooth finish, just like airbrush. So that's the reason why it's very important to select your beauty blenders very wisely. So I am quickly going to run a little bit of concealer here as well. Okay, so yeah. I came across Praush Beauty Blender when I started my hairstyling profession. My bhabhi was using this blender, and that's when I came across this blender, and I loved it so much. By the way, this is our studio, and what you're seeing is the photo booth behind me. So yeah, I am so glad that finally one day I will definitely give you guys a tour of my studio as well. So yeah, you see how nicely the concealer has blended onto the skin, like very smoothly. So next up I am going to use my foundation, and I am using the Fit Me foundation by Maybelline, and I don't want much of coverage right now, so I'll be doing my makeup with this and show you how it looks. I'm not using much of the product at the moment because I don't want it right now. So yeah, I think this is going to be enough. I love doing it with my finger. So yeah, I'm going to blend it, and you have to be very gentle, like very gentle. And you can also use this product for blending your BB creams, your foundations, your CC cream, BD cream for the matter, and also any of your liquid products. And this blender is available on Nika, on Amazon, and you get various types. So this one is the Celestial Sponge by Praush, and you also have the microfiber. I guess the blue one. I don't exactly know its name, but it is generally used for setting your powder and stuff. Whoa! Isn't my skin looking just so flawless? So, and it absorbed so less. Do you see this? And I am going to use the exact thing to just finish up, entering a little bit towards my ear also, so that it does not look like a mask. And you can also use this blender for your dry cosmetics also, just like powder, but for that you do not have to wet your sponge, you can just use it dry. And while cleaning the brush while cleaning the blender, you have to make sure that you use a sulfate free shampoo for this, and it also has antibacterial properties. So make sure you just clean the sponge nicely with sulfate free shampoo, make it completely dry, and then store it somewhere, otherwise it is going to have some or the other kind of fungus. So yeah, it is so good. Like, it was this much in size, and after making it wet it grew this big, and it feels so light on the skin. Okay, I hope you guys can see it. I haven't used much of the product, and it has blended everything so smoothly, like so smoothly. It actually feels like my skin only, to be very honest. So that was all about it. Investing in a good blender is very important if you are a makeup person, and if you are looking out for a good blender, I think your search would end here, because I would highly recommend using Praush Beauty blenders, and they are reasonable. I saw on Amazon that two blenders were for somewhere around 850, 890. I got the blender for around 425 rupees, because Praush was running on sale. So you can check that out as well, if whenever you find that Praush Beauty is running sale. So you can club with your friends, like I did with my bhabhi. I clubbed it with her, and then I got mine, and then she took hers. So, and it can cost you a little less, so comparatively. So what you can do is club with your friends if they want to buy blender, and then you can go for it and earn discounts that way also. So yeah, if you are looking out for a great beauty blender, I think this is the one. And yeah, Praush Beauty is doing a fabulous job. I also ordered their lipstick. Please do let me know if you want to see their lipstick review in the comment section below. I would love to do that. So a small quick tip, when you are squeezing the excess water out of your sponge, please make sure that you do not use your fingernails to squeeze that, because that tends to tear the fiber on top and will have cracks on the sponge. So what you can do is just use your flat ends of your palm to squeeze it very gently, and you will get rid of the excess water, and in that way you can, you know, have your sponge last a little longer than actually it would last because of the cracks. And so that's one real important quick tip for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. You can purchase this if you want, because guys, this is a non-sponsored video, and I will catch you guys later in the next video. Bye.